Cameroon no go ever divide. Cameroon remains one and indivisible. And our position remains say the only dialogue, well, we dialogue with any man for this country, it go be waiting. It go be that when the person wants surrender, we say, okay, we talk with you if you want surrender. All these were beginning of the way they don't come out. Now either me Beltus, I don't dialogue with them when they come out, Joe don't dialogue with them, or Ellie, they don't dialogue with them before they come out. Yes. They not be come out, they not dialogue. So dialogue, they always be. But for say they will watch down for Canada, and what dialogue must be now for inside Cameroon. What dialogue? Now Cameroon get problem, if Canada. If Canada gets its own problems, then they will talk for Canada. If USA gets their own problems, then they will talk for USA. But for we as Cameroonians, our Cameroonian problems will be resolved by Cameroonians and in Cameroon. Yes. And if government checks they want to go dialogue, the people that were diaspora position, they will be ready for do worse. We'll be ready for do worse. Because now we don't fight, now we don't suffer, we get marks them all over our skin. When you look at it, you see marks them all over our body. Oh, we don't carry them for that bush. We'll not go through this type of stressful situations, through this, through mosquito bites. We'll sleep for bush without house. We'll be for long without food. Inside bush, for come make diaspora, then come claim their ministerial positions. Never. We say never. Unless all we go first die. All we will don't surrender, we go first die. If not, the only dialogue, now for any man for surrender. Yes. Any person who want dialogue, make it surrender. Grand National Dialogue will be started on the 30th of September 2019. It is still go on. Prime Minister don't always talk and say, a continual process. It is continue. Within a process, not just an event. So, any of una see the carry chaka from cry there for inside bush, say when I wait make a one government kind dialogue, they come this and that. Una go she don dey so te, if finally, we not wipe una, sick go kill you for day. That way they want start, they tell una say 3 months don't turn 6 years. The 6 years, can one government be ready for 5, even for 40 years? Ma tell una. If una no one surrender, no government no be don't ever dialogue with terrorism. American government no be dialogue with Osama bin Laden. Cameroon no go dialogue with una. Yes, I talk una quote me anywhere. How I be tell una my country people them. Any of una we don't enjoy make it share. Share at least 10 times. And for you you can watch and after when this live broadcast don't end, not forget to for so share. The phone of Bangang, the time we be for Bangang, Tigers of Lebialem. Now you be get them. Now you be create them. I remember period where they be catch Ayeke them who call na you negotiate with them. Every time to send money for them. You the phone of Kong, just of recent. I get records them. Where they call picking the way they assist military Royal Majesty Young Clement. You the call picking them where they assist the military for wipe out Amba. You the threaten them. You the threaten them. Where you not be set food for your own palace. Although you did give them money. Because you want to be relevant for your palace. You want to use diamond for fighting people. You did tell people say they pay money, people with diamond don't drive them for village. You say they pay their own ransom, go back for village. I the call on the administration for Lebialem for investigate the fund of Nkong and the fund of Bangang thoroughly. Because they did 8 Ambazonian terrorist activities for inside Lebialem. But no one make peace go back. And they submit their own reason where they do so. I believe that they get a particular benefit. As I don't talk, the fund of Bangang and the fund of Nkong from Guantan for village since 2018. If you pick your phone, you call Pikiwe, they try to assist military. You want you say me not begin to take military to go kiki, brother. Say me sabi say military now francophones them. Then what do you expect? I think the government should investigate it. And the worst I say, when I make sure you go receive money for the same government where when I sponsor terrorism against. This one now really hypocrisy. Now really hypocrisy. I'm not be don't ever like for say make me I come live for talk about a traditional ruler. But we not fish don't continuously this year where what people they suffer, they die. Una the benefit, then una know what made the thing end. No, enough is enough.
We woke up to the news the other day that Canada has promoted itself to a mediator position. It is very sad to note that a country who basically was the main sponsor of the Swiss-led process, a country whose ambassador in Cameroon called my president, Dr. Samuel Tikome Sako, a few months back, asking him to join a meeting that they were convening at the behest of the Cameroonian government in Canada, to which the president replied that if the government of Cameroon is not there, then there is no reason why this interim government should be there. So we resisted going there because the president felt like it was going to be a sham. And that happened 3 weeks after they had pulled out from a legitimate process that was internationally recognized and endorsed by the United States, the European Union, Canada itself, African Union, and the United Nations, and many other countries in the world. So the question was, why would Cameroon abandon something that was so largely endorsed by the international community and engage 3 weeks later into something that they convened through the Canadian government? And those are the questions that the president asked the ambassador. And those were the motivational factors that the president took into consideration when he said he would not attend and this interim government would not send representatives to a sham. However, there we are. The president also asked 2 questions, very pertinent questions, to the ambassador. Is Canada a mediator? And the ambassador said, no, they are not. And to that question, the president said, well, whenever, so then the president asked, is the Republic of Cameroon sending its officials to that meeting? The Canadian ambassador also responded with a no. So those are the 2 things that made the president stay out of the process. And the president said, whenever Cameroon is ready to come to the table, he will reconsider his position. So I want Ambazonians to know that the ball is not in the president's court, but in the person and the people who have elevated themselves to a mediator without talking to the president about it. You call the president and you tell the president to attend a meeting, and you tell the president that you are not a mediator. And you don't contact the president to say, you know what, I have decided I am offering myself as a mediator. Do you agree? For him to make that decision. But they unilaterally promoted themselves to the position of a mediator. That's not how it works. As to the people who are in Canada right now, our thought process from the onset was that they are also our civil society. Why? Because La République de Cameroon, during the first meeting that was held, like the ambassador said, sent our own brothers who support them. So federalists, bunch of people who are members of their government, members of their parties, to come and talk to other people here. So we said, why would you be killing our people? And then you pick people you term as Anglophones to come and talk to us. That is not the way you do things. If La République de Cameroon was serious, they would have sent the people who are giving the orders. But that's not what happened. So we took the position that every Ambazonian has the right to do whatever they want to do. But we as a government will not sit with those who are not responsible for what is happening to our people. So that's the position that we took. Why would the ambassador choose those words? Peace in Cameroon, peace in the northwest and southwest region. You do not promote yourself to a mediator. When the ambassador of Canada in Cameroon contacted us, the president asked him 2 questions, like I said before. If Canada decided to present itself as a mediator, what they should have done is talk to the Cameroonian government and talk to the government of Ambazonia. Let these 2 belligerent parties, the 2 warring parties, agree to make them mediators. We would have not read it from their website. So essentially what they are doing is that Cameroon picks who they want to talk to. And they are talking to people who don't have any bearing on home front. But guess what? We are not going to go there and talk to Cameroon civil society. They are not the ones killing us. The people who are killing us are not on that table. When they get to that table, we will go. That's the position of the president and this government. If the Republic of Cameroon is serious, they will not be looking for peace within Cameroon. Because you know what? Cameroon is fine. There is no war going on in Cameroon. They are helping their old friend, like the president said in his audio. Canada is trying to help La République du Cameroon keep Ambazonia within its grasp. That is what is it. Okay, let me just say this. The default position of the international community, as for even the United States, is that Cameroon remain one. Why do I say that? The United States has not shifted its position about Cameroon. That's what I'm saying. So we have had resolutions coming from the House of Representatives and from Congress in general. But resolutions are not the laws of the land. They are not. But the United States official position is one Cameroon, just like Canada. But what we are saying is that the United States, Canada, and the other countries in the world should understand that Cameroon pulled out from a process that was internationally recognized and then brought in an extension of the national dialogue that they held about 2 years ago to Canada. And the fact of the matter is the people that they are talking to have no bearing on the people on the ground. And in a few weeks, maybe a few months from now, they're going to know that. They don't want to see our flag. They don't want to see us call ourselves Amazonia. I bet you, when they sit in any of those meetings in Canada, I don't think La République will even agree to talk to them as Southern Cameroonians. Because La République doesn't recognize that we are a separate country. So, but those are the kind of things that the mediator is supposed to know. A mediator is supposed to be impartial. Canada, it is very disappointing that Canada has done this, to promote themselves to a mediator without actually following the rules of mediation. You have to appear to both parties, especially the principal, as being neutral. Canada is not neutral. Canada is helping La République maintain us within Cameroon. That is what they are doing. And we are very disappointed about that. But you know what? We will never speak on the process. Let them have their monologue.
Today na number 31st day for inside the month of January 2023. Now una country man shoot and kill am. We my number na 677 24 08 43. 677 24 08 43. I want make this small video live for country people, mommy and papa them, where they suffer for on the ground now. Especially from Kutunja, as I always say, inside Bamenda them, for all the places the way they know me. I want to tell what I say. This Amba terrorists now, they don't turn now for una back. It be like say now when I be tell them say, may they share country. It be like say now when I be tell them say, may they carry gun. They don't see fire. Now they don't turn now for back civilian. Every day they catch civilian and go lock them. Say the man a blood. The one they go kill him. The man don't do so. Now that people then be tell when I say, may gonna share country. Amba terror, they ain't shit no while as when I don't see fire now, may gonna stop, may gonna left civilian for that village. Me una left civilian, me una know the worker embarrass, worry civilian for nothing. Not be civilian, they be care when I say me una carry gun go for bush. Not be civilian, them the whole when I independent. Not be civilian, they tell when I say this thing not go stop. Not be say this thing the end not go be. Not be civilian, they the whole when I destiny. When I left civilian, they in peace. When I the worker for Bambalan. No pity, you carry down, you are terrorist, you are the worker for Bambalan, for people, their back, family them. They catch them, say that them, they communicate with military. They make a military, they enter Kukumais on our people them. They make a military, they enter Kiwana. When I never see no nothing. Me no pity, I don't promise you, you know. That's when I the worker cash civilian, they worry them. Man tell when I say no, I know when I house one by one. Even I not release that civilian the way when I they catch them, no pity. Even I not level on hand for that civilian for that village, no pity. I swear, you go see no. Oh, est-ce qu'il no get family? Una get family. Mwalando get family. Tabini Deri go get family. Leonard get family. Shaolin Boma get family. Boniface get family. All the one the way they did for your bag, they get family. Man tell when I say no, make una left civilian. Not be then the whole una destiny. Una don't see fire now, una say una no go die una. Una say una go die with civilian no. Mami and papa they might tell una na 6 years, 7 years. Una don't say na in say we now don't turn be there so for people them. Now, instead we now don't turn, be the store. Now, instead we now don't turn, they give them money. Now, instead we now don't turn, be the store. They kidnap we every day by day, go out for bush, go out and take 2 million, go out and go take 3 million, go out and go take 4 million. Say, now so. If not so, when I say when I go, I say, if when I say this thing where it go on, where they go down, so, mommy and papa, if when I say, you know, be correct, mommy and papa, there, me when I rise up, tell that boy the way they did for bush, when I know them, and I know them all. And they know me, and so I see no one at two civil the way I beg for when I be. I say, make when I tell them, say which way they do it, you know, be correct. No picture a died man. He say you know go die you one, he go die now with civilian them. He kidnap civilian they go for bush. Say then they communicate with military, then they do so.
Some are country people them. Now wait this way the Anglophones that they do to themselves. Now wait this way the Amazonia terrorists that they do burn civilians, their motto where they carry cargo, tomatoes, for come off on dop, they go Bamenda, for go feed Anglophones. No be said that they even take that chop, they go now for Francophone, so no. No be said now Francophone man get that motto, no. Now Anglophone man, they destroy Anglophone man, so. Why? Because they want to teach Pobia a lesson. They want to show you on the man say, yes, we day. Where them day? Wata na wata. Yes, now this action, it go make Pobia go dialogue with them for Canada. oh. And when they call we Anglophiles, we the vex. No.
The motor reduce ribonam. Oh. Under Fimasha Lucifer life. Huh? Life. Huh? Paro passport can no matter one with take shape. Huh? The road doesn't know motor work at 6 o'clock. Within Bonga Road. You know the one here. The motor is there ribon so. And this. The motor is this. Now smooth that come over there. And you go born on. It's clear. And the road that I'm a motor shape here. One part of no manage deny because the fight now for our freedom. It's clear. It's clear. Bombo. Atawana. Atabang. Now FM Lucifer. Now picking the dead also. Now picking them. No dung, no day. Would you ever military America come? They might have bombo. Okay, Rane. Rubbish. You fit to carry on. Hey, bon.
Ma tell you the truth. Lucifer, Millipede, this man, Tenkobo, Sky B, Sagat, G Unit, PP Raw, Champi, all the likes. I want to tell una say no. We will come after una. Now just matter of time. Una the hairy, small will come after all una. All una go down. I see their life for DDR. Una be tell me say they go choke me injection. Una be tell me say any man will give up, they go kill you. The question I say how many years is today? Fosa divine day, Fosa Keku day, Fosa Ivan Bade, Fosa transporter day, Fosa Ebube day, Fosa Ebube shalom money for Kwakwa day. And the small berefere them, we don't for all. But talk on berefere, I thought that's along them, because then they. And me I tell now, the compromisation of this very foolish man, transporter. Una see now only the two cops, but the small berefere then they wipe them. Now, Sagat, na Ebube down na yapa, na enda be compromise. I be telling us saying that just matter of time. All na go down one after the other. I no hear, we need to hear it. And more na know very well say the very civilian and no hot them they turn for our back. They give you all reliable information. And no mind say they smile with you. They not be happy. Yes, they not be happy. But they there for our back strong. And I want to tell all now, Ebube don't go down. Sagat, G Unit, Sky B, Pipiro, and all the likes. Una go down one after the other. Now plastic that for your care. Oside it don't go down. I be tell and I talk something na empty mop. I be tell Spirito for side. I be tell Dino for side. I want call which one leave which one. And if we not drop on our arms, now so will go one after the other as Ebube don't go.
Lesson number one, my country people talk about it. Listen, whether or not you accept, my country people is a force to reckon with. Me, I agree. He's an enemy that is strong. So we got to be technical to what he do. So Ambazonians will thank my country people for the wonderful job. Now, we'll go ahead.
Even the international community laugh with. Imagine, so we talk about independence, we talk about governing ourselves. We cannot respect even those little things that we agree upon. We go. How many IG we get on today? Ayok Tabe, he gets the IG care. Scammer Sako, he say he get IG. They can say Bitcoin IG. Anu, he get which they can say how do they call it again? What they say Libya Alem IG. You understand? Marietta there for the other side. So ask yourself, other frontline groups like SANC, AGC, right? Where they be supposed to be represented in the IG, where are they? Where are they in the IG? So any one of you supporting any of these factions of the IG has failed. Because you fail to understand the very foundation of the formation of the IG. They shouldn't they agree say they will form a unified body where they will come and say interim government, where they will be represented. Only a few months later, the Chakara. How no one do form a government for Amazonia? It's a shame. And these are the very people who want to rule Amazonia. They want to rule Amazonia. So look at all this shame. That the week of today they say, and let's have this group, let's create this collaborative platform. Una the job waste on the time. Amazonia is not telling the truth. You know how today we still get this small division amongst us. They go see that they fight. Then you come, IG don't just Chakara. The IG just get small groups. Them. I don't come today for announcement on one thing. Any of these so-called Amazonian leaders presently who are claiming that then they lead the IG. I want to tell you one thing. You support the different factions of the IG. You said today, for sure say you don't confuse. For sure say Ambazonian, they don't confuse. Ambazonian, they don't confuse. They don't even know what they do again. Look what it happen. Ask any of your leaders or any man who is a president of any faction of the IG. Ask you say when was the IG created and what was the original purpose of the IG? I'll be happy because SCNC don't can talk to this, you know. That they withdraw from every collaborative platform. It's painful. When Ambazonian they expect say leaders they get for to come together for collaborate. Instead, we get leaders them that they pull back from the collaborative platform. It's an alarm that things are not moving right. More stop for the deceive ourselves for social media. More stop for the deceive ourselves for this thing that would difference WhatsApp groups them with the right left, with the right, with the one justify ourselves. Listen, it don't make me feel I'm not more Amazonian than you just because I go supersede you or win you for a dirty argument. All these intelligent doctors, Dr. Patience Abiedio, Dr. Yaya Odette, all these doctors, when they support the different factions of IG, they don't be scattered. You want to say, na who correct, na di man Tiboya. But Sakoka hijacked the interim government. If you look and say interim government start fall, now when Sako come up, because Sako now can confiscate power, orientate power towards himself. The ostracize others them. When I listen to the old way Sako make and wants, it to say he isn't only one be the last man standing, no other man no day. Let me say indirectly, how you feel ever talk say you feel work with your brothers and sisters for something. You publicly make that kind of utterance and say now you want to be the man standing. And that the way Sako don't brainwash a lot of people for this struggle. You see, most good and beautiful people, I don't blame them. Nice, intelligent, patriotic Amazonians, whether they support that nonsense says IG for Sako, IG for Chris Anu, IG for this, IG for this. You know why? The ignorance. Imagine say they don't can see what Sako do. They hear say Sako they confiscate money for IG. Sako this, Sako that. They hear today na Chris Anu, na Marianta, na Ayoktabe, all this mess. If you read which way SCNC writer, Bohebe writer, it makes sense. These are the complaints they laid here. They say, today, IG is fractionized. They don't even know who said they will begin to be members of the IG. So now the IG where they begin to be members of, it don't be divided. So they themselves they begin to be members. They don't even know who they belong to. Then you get some group of all frustrated past them. They don't go to them, they call themselves Restoration Council. They will can't get to one say Restoration Council. You see Restoration Council. Restoration Council will get to be made by what's that Bohebe day today? Ask you say they talk all the to say IG Restoration Council. Would they be that member for Restoration Council? When I carry some kind of non-entity them, put her inside Restoration Council.
Yeah, robot. Ghana really trouble this year. Yeah. Motor they just bomb for village anyhow. Yeah. Motor the job bomb for village. Man no rest again for village here. Running, born motor the whole village. Na motor born.
Wow. You wanna juju no?
Yeah, now we there. Now we get a struggle. Yeah, now one soldier man is very come on motor. Yeah, see face.